Hey everybody, welcome back to the first episode of Move Better Monday. Joe Gambino here. Today we're going to be going over a thoracic spine mobility drill using the lower extremity as the leading driver for the movement. Now, we really like this drill because it serves us a dual purpose, right? This one's a mobility drill, but secondly, it also is a stability drill, and we love exercises that kind of have this dual purpose. So as we do this drill and our legs are falling side to side, there is some eccentric control that has to go on through the trunk that's going to make it a little bit more of a stability drill to complement that mobility work. So the way that we're going to do this and get set up is on our back. We're going to need a foam roller for this exercise because it's going to help us prevent a few compensations. All right. So quickly, before we kind of get into the meat and potatoes of how we perform this, the three compensations that we see, all right, the first one is as the knees are falling towards the floor, the knees will separate and one leg will come down, one leg will stay up, and that requires less rotation from my torso, and that is why we use the foam roller, because that's just going to negate that, because if you do that, the roller is going to drop. Secondly, what we see compensation-wise is that the shoulder comes off the ground, and that is going to be the biggest one that we're going to pay attention to, because as I'm going down, I want to keep that rear shoulder pinned to the floor. So I don't really care how low my knees get, right? They may or may not touch the floor, but what I really care about is once that shoulder starts to pop up, I return back to the start regardless if I go any further into the range of motion. And then the last one is as I'm coming down, I try to touch the floor with my feet besides my knees, and that's also going to be that little shortcut to take away a little bit of that thoracic rotation. So, full setup, arms go out to the side, palms go up. Again, we're focusing on the backs of the shoulders at all times, staying in contact with the ground. You're going to let your knees fall in one direction, very slow, very controlled. We're using that eccentric control that we talked about. When you can't go any further, you're going to bring yourself back up. Slowly go to the other side. You're going to be alternating back and forth. And then one last thing to keep in mind as you're going down, keep your knee height up about the waist height. Don't let the knees drop. That is the final compensation in all of these patterns. And we'll do one more rep here for demonstration, keeping those shoulders flush, knees kind of being pulled in towards my armpits on the way down. Easy breathing along the way. We should find that we're holding our breath. Breath holding with all these mobility drills tells you don't have adequate control over the position. So give this a try, guys. All right, a nice way to open up the upper back. A little bit of a different stimulus than we're used to as we're doing C-spine rotations with the upper extremity focus. All right, using that lower body, getting that stability and mobility kind of combined. I think it's a nice drill for you guys to try out. Give it a try. We'll see you guys next week.